everyone, Leanne here from Kingdom Blogger. So today we're going to talk about silo pages. What are they? Why do I need them? And how do I set them up? So silo pages are basically an index of all of the content that you have in a particular category. So normally when you first set up your navigation menu, kind of at the top of your blog, you have your category names. And when someone clicks on them, you have them set to go to the category archive feed. So basically you click on it and it just goes to a blog feed of all the posts in that category. And so it's just an endless feed depending on how many posts that you publish in it. After you've been blogging for some time, you may come to realize that you probably have subcategories and you may have already created those subcategories. And the only way to really see what's there is to create them sort of as drop downs of the category in the menu. But again, when you click on the link, it still takes you to an endless feed of all of that content. So a silo page is basically one page that you create on a page, not a post, and you organize all of the content in that category into different sections, ideally or typically based on the different maybe subcategories that you have, or even if you have a created subcategories, you may realize that you actually have some subcategories. So even if you don't manually create a subcategory, you could organize sections on that page into little category sections, if you will. So not only is this great for your readers, so when they land on this feed, this page, when they click on that link, it literally gives them a snapshot of everything that you have broken into sections, right? And so instead of having to either use your search box to see if you have something on a particular topic or just kind of go the endless scroll, it's all right there in front of them. It is also really great for SEO on a given category or subject. So the crawlers land on this page and literally every link on the page follows the exact SEO juice for that category or for that keyword. So I'm going to show you a couple of examples, one from mine and one from my friend Megan. They're very similar, but just kind of show you a little variation and give you some additional ideas. And then I'm going to kind of explain how you would set that up. So let's hop over a share screen here. All right, so this is on my Kingdom Bloggers. And now this is my only silo page. I do not have a silo set up for my other categories. This is my most popular one. It's what brings most traffic to my site. And so it is actually my Bible study category. However, on my menu, I wrote it out as Bible study resources, and you can see all the things that are on here in a drop down. But when you click on the actual link for Bible study resources, this page comes up. Now it is designed somewhat like a blog post, but you can see the section. So these are H2s that I use to title the section, and H3s. So I have printables, all kind of printables. I have some free things that are free, not my free, but free types of resources. So online, apps, things like that they can find for free. I have a lot of posts on methods. Now, again, imagine all of these are in the endless feed of Bible study, right? And so someone coming to my site may be looking for this information, but they would have to really dig to find it. But now it's right here, nice and organized, and they can see everything I have in that particular area, in this case, in Bible study methods, right? Now down here, I have my actual, what I would call studies. And so these are blog posts. These aren't full-on studies, but it's, Bible study type blog posts. And all of these are about women of the Bible. I have a whole series on the parables. I have some holiday content for Easter and Christmas. Some additional things here. I have a lot of Bible journaling blog posts. And then at the bottom, I just put a CTA to my Etsy shop because that's where they can buy premium versions of all of the printables and things that I offer. So again, this is basically a blog post, but it's created on a page, not a post, so it doesn't show up in my feed. And then I go into my customizer, and we're going to do that right now. And I switch it from linking to my category to linking to this particular page. So we're going to come over here, go to customize. And need some Jeopardy music in the background. Okay, there we go. So we're going to come over here to my menu, main. So you can see here, the link Bible study resources goes to a page. And so how you would do that, if you had it, so Bible verses just goes to a category. So what I would do if I was switching it from the category link to the page link, I would come here and I would delete it or remove the current one. And then I would come down here and add item. And then I would choose pages. And then I would scroll to find that page. And then I would add it. And it would come up here to the bottom of the list. And then I would just drag it up to wherever I want it on the menu. Just drag it, because when I add it, it's going to pop over here on the right, but I want it at the beginning. So I would just drag it over, right? And so that's basically how you create them. So let me show you one more. So this is Megan's. Hers is under Bible studies. And so she has again, she created her sort of like a blog post, hoping to get it to actually rank. Many of them will never rank because they don't really have a SEO value. But in this case, it does. And so she has all of her guides. She writes her own Bible studies. And so these are links to all of the guides, the free guides and free studies that she has on her site. Her reading plans, all of that. She has many blog posts, which she classifies as topical studies. And so they're under her Bible study category, but they're just regular blog posts. And so she lists them here, and then all of her characters and her parables. The one thing to keep in mind when you do create these is that majority of people are going to be looking at it from this. And so keeping it streamlined, when we're looking at these on the computer, we can tend to want to make them look all elaborate and fancy. Don't do that. Number one, it's just adding a lot of extra code to your site, but also anything that's 2 or 3 columns when you're looking at it on a computer, when they're seeing it on mobile, it does this. And so it doesn't always look right. So keeping it simple, don't put, a lot of pictures on this page, like just bullet your things. If you have multiple ones, I know some of you I've seen in the past where when you list them in blog posts or different places, you put the little thumbnail picture with it. Don't do that because then that makes this page even longer and they may not scroll down to the very bottom. And so just keeping it as simple as possible, an H2 or an H3 for the section name. And then, maybe a paragraph or whatever to explain what's here, and then just bullet all of the link. Put the title of what it is, and then just make them as bullets. That way it keeps it nice and streamlined on this page. Again, this is supposed to be sort of like a index or table of contents. I personally like index because it's an index of all of the things, maybe not in A to Z, but by category or subcategorization. So again, this is for people that have a lot of content. If you are kind of just getting started, you don't really have any content yet, don't even go there. Don't do this because there's nothing worse than clicking on an index page and there's literally nothing there, right? Just keep your blog roll the way it is with the category archive. But after you've been doing this for a good 6 months to a year, and you've got 20 or something posts in one single category, or maybe you have so much content that now you're beginning to create subcategories for that category, then that would be the time to sit down and sort of create this page. And one good thing about this too, I forgot to mention. So it's not just for blog posts. I actually have a lot of content that ranks high on Google that I created on a page. And so those things would never show up in an archive feed, in a category feed. The only way people get to those is if you have them linked in your navigation or somewhere else. And so you can highlight those pages as well on this silo page. Don't get too fancy, keep it simple, but everything. And then like you saw on mine at the bottom, I have a graphic for my Etsy shop because my Etsy shop is Bible study resources. And so it made sense to put it there. I mean, if yours is way off in left field from what the category is, then don't put it there. Only keep relevant things there. You can also include links to like affiliate products related to that one. So mine actually has links to some Bible study material from other creators that I'm an affiliate for. So in intermingled with my blog content are a few affiliate links. Now, I will say, don't make it all an affiliate page. The goal of this page is really to help your SEO as well. And if you just put all affiliate links on it, that's not going to help. But it's a direct link to all of the content on your site in that category. That's the main purpose. But putting in a few affiliate links here and there is okay. Just kind of don't go overboard. Okay. All right. So if you have any questions, be sure to comment below. And as always, like this video. If you're not already, follow us here at Kingdom Bloggers to stay up to date on all the newest information and tips to help you grow your Christian blog ministry. All right, guys. See you next time. Bye-bye.